Hi, I'm Charlotte, first time mum to my little boy Aiden. So we initially enlisted Emily because we were really struggling at night. Aiden was frequently waking, probably about every half an hour. It was really affecting my mental health and my anxiety. I'd been diagnosed with postnatal depression, and there was a definite correlation between the sleep deprivation and my anxiety levels being higher. So we were really in the trenches with the sleep. Aiden had been diagnosed with cow's milk protein allergy and also had visible signs of reflux. So the first thing Emily did was get us to complete some food and sleep diaries, and also send her some videos of Aiden feeding. At this point, he was both breastfed and bottle fed. So straight away, Emily highlighted that he was potentially on the wrong formula. So we were able to go to the GP and swap, because the formula he was on still contained some dairy, and that improved some of his symptoms within a few days. She also highlighted that although he'd already had a tongue-tie division, that potentially there may still be some problems with his oral function and some frenulum still attached. She was completely right about this. She put us in touch with an amazing tongue-tie clinic, and Aiden did require another tongue-tie division. We wouldn't have known this without Emily, and he could have potentially had further problems down the line. After all of that, she then got us to do some more diaries and came up with an individual sleeping plan for Aiden. This wasn't rigid, there were no musts and you have to. It was very flexible around what we needed as parents. I was quite worried about having a really rigid routine, but it wasn't like that at all. She really worked with us on what would work with our daily routine. She was also always at the end of the phone on WhatsApp. If a day hadn't gone to plan and naps had gone a bit awry, I could just send her a WhatsApp and she would guide me through what would be best to do. Also, whilst we were having support from Emily, Aiden, we started to wean him. This wasn't easy, and we highlighted potentially might have some tummy problems, so Emily helped us put him on a easily digestible diet and guided us through looking at his food diaries and trying to work out which trends on what nights were worse and what he'd eaten. We just wouldn't have been able to do this as first time parents. Weaning is difficult enough without having to try and work out what kind of agrees with them or not, so that support was invaluable. She also really helped us navigate. As first-time parents, there's so much information out there about sleep. You don't know kind of what's myth and what's not. We're very much evidence-based people. So it was really nice to learn more about baby sleep and what's normal and what isn't, because there's just so much information out there. Emily's really holistic. So she works out why the baby is waking without having to do any sleep training. She is really understanding. There's nothing wrong. Like, comforting your baby is completely normal, and coming up with plans that really work for you and your baby, that are individual with what you want to do, and taking away, I suppose, some of that mum guilt of, is this me? Am I doing something wrong? Emily's never ever made us feel like that, and she's really been there and supported us throughout the journey, and having a single person to do that is really helpful, because we weren't getting much help and support from medical professionals. So having her be able to say, yes, I agree, I think there is something wrong here, was just like a weight off our shoulders. So if you are in this boat, you're not alone, and there is help and support out there. And if you want somebody that's going to look at the whole big picture and help you get to the root cause and improve your baby's sleep without having to do anything you're uncomfortable with, then Emily's the practitioner for you.